Experience the varied everyday life in the logistics sector in Forklift Simulator. Take on a variety of different missions, a selection of vehicles and an extensive career mode in which you can put your skills to the test. Are you ready for the challenges ahead? This releases tomorrow, 29th of August, on PC, PS5, Xbox Series XS. In this episode, I'm going to be seeing if I can unlock the next forklift truck up from the last episode. Join me, Mr. Sealy P. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back in Forklift Simulator. I'm just going to see again, like I did in the second episode on this, how far can I go? Can I get to the next unlock? I'm going to put in the odd bits here and there where something different comes up that I haven't encountered before. This one's a bit different. Find 6 boxes with less than 50% health. So I assume that's ones that are damaged. Transport them to position TRK1. So what I've got to do now, let's click on that to confirm. So this is about going and finding the boxes. Oh, there we go. So I'm looking for the damaged goods. So what I have to do is find them. And you go up to them and you go, was it R1 and paddle? 97. I just wonder if there's ones that look like it, whether it's going to be up on the racking or outside. There you go, there's one. There's 2. That one's alright. So it's these 2 to start off with. Actually, I'm going to do them. Should I do them as I go? Three. So as I say, it's just something different to what I've done so far. Again, like I say, the complexity. Say complexity. It's not really complexity, but the way we're approaching different ones is changing. I've had this happen a few times. If you're not quite right. Oh no, it's on the ends of things. I keep forgetting. That's interesting actually. Because all the ones I've done before were lined up in these rows the other way, but these ones are in the other direction. That's interesting. So we want to go to, assuming it's the loading dock outside. So it's truck 1. Oh, is it right out here? Oh, there we go, straight outside. Different lorry as well, that's pretty cool. Oh, that is pretty cool, look at that. Let's go. I've encountered my first problem. I've driven in, I stopped, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to double check the pallets, make sure I'm picking up the right ones. Went over, did my check of my pallet. That's definitely the one. Closed that, came back in, jumped on the forklift, and now I can't, I'm accelerating, I'm reversing, so acceleration, reversing. I can go up and down, but I can't move. I can't work out what I'm stuck on. I've got no. It's not like I've got tension straps or anything like that. I don't know what it's registering that I'm attached to, but I don't think we can reset our vehicle, can we? Not I'm aware of. I don't really want to. Not sure what's going on there. Let's go and see if we can click on another one. I'm just hoping we can free it up somehow. No, that one's not. There's one. Trying to work out how we can do that. I'm wondering whether if I get the electric one and move another pallet out of the way, whether it's stuck on a pallet or something. I don't know. Like I say, haven't encountered this. This is my first time encountering this problem. Don't want to move, but I thought maybe lifting the forks up would help, but that hasn't made a difference. Can't tell what it's caught up on. Cool, when I worked at Raw Mail, these would have been amazing. Allow me to move this. Just noticed a strange ripple. Bottom of the screen, I hadn't noticed that before. I haven't had that before. Now I'm focusing on that and not what I'm supposed to be doing. It was obviously one of the pallets. It was registering that. Isn't that weird? Well, there you go. If you have that problem, that may be how you can resolve it. We're bouncing up through various different missions, I guess now is how you refer to them. This one I've got to take it to C09, which I'm assuming is container. Haven't done containers yet, so this is a new one on me. We're still 50 odd meters away. CO9. What have we got there? 4, 5, 6. 9's going to be along here. There we go. The one that's open. Coming the wrong way. Whoa, okay. That was interesting. So back to containers again. So although we're outside, we are still going inside vehicles. Got to lower that down so I can see exactly where I'm putting it. There we go. Towards the back. Are we there? We are. Nice. So I say, just something a bit different. That's the way I should have gone. So I should have come up around the back and then around in that way, just following the arrows in the ground if that's what you're supposed to do. Right, next one, transport mission 2. Rinse and repeat. Truck 4. Okay, so now from not from inside the actual Home Depot, but we're taking it from a lorry which is parked to container 2. I've got to go. Oh, I say it depends how you feel about, you know, whether you're going to be good and follow the arrows. For some reason, I had it in my head. Oh, there you go. Oh, up there, I think. Yeah, now we're getting shorter distance. Wow. over there. Whoa, no. Way off. Careful, don't damage it. There we go. I suppose I should really go around the back of the lorry because there's not a lot of room at the front. Containment 2, that should be the first row. So this is what's going to take the time for progression now. This is what's going to bump your hours of gameplay up on jobs like this, which seem quite straightforward. It's only 3 pallets, but it's going to be the travelling in between that's going to take the time. Probably should have had that lower for movement, but... And, oh okay, there we go. And we've got to take stuff out, or move stuff over. Right. Move these. I don't suppose it matters if they're outside or where they get put, they just have to move them. So, whoa. Wasn't high enough. First time I've done that. Need to allow for that ramp. Something to remember. Already had some feedback on the first episode. First couple of episodes. Interesting. People not liking it. I mean, again, it's horses for courses. It's interesting. If you're not into this kind of thing, if you don't want to drive a forklift, if you don't want to play a game like this, why would you watch a video that's entitled Forklift Simulator? And I said right from the outset, it's got a very construction simulator vibe to it. There we go. Which it has. The sort of graphics and that kind of stuff, it's got a very, very construction simulator feel to it. I think. How's that look? Right, let's get this in. That's interesting. Run up. Yep. Make sure it's causing any damage. And so a few missions in, I've just switched stuff over from one lorry to another, which you just saw a little clip of, and this came up. You've done it, made the customer happy. We'll now purchase a new forklift for you. A new modern forklift. Fancy. It will help our capacity, apparently. So do I take this back? I guess I do. Lorry's gone. Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, I'll probably find if I press it now, it will take me to her. Transport mission 4. Pick up 4 to ST6. We can do that. Will it take me to her or will it... No, okay. Let me just go into the yard and see if the new forklift is there, or is that why I'm going to unload? I wouldn't have thought so. Have got a new forklift? Where's my new forklift? It's not in there. Showing 2 objects. Well, that's not a forklift. Is that one of those? We'll get you one. You can have it at Christmas. How bizarre. What are we loading this time? Sink and... don't know, can't make that out. What is that? I'm going to have to move a load of stuff off the shelving. I want my new forklift! ST6 is here. I'm going to have to move a pallet, that's alright. Could this be it? Could this be our new gear? It does say new equipment. Oh, please tell me it is. Pick up 1. Stand 2. Come on. No, I haven't seen it. A few laps. Alright. Alright, blimey. Joking aside. Stop mucking about, son. Get on with it. Oh, the AS, I'm sure that's not supposed to be left up like that, is it? It's just, health and safety, come on. Tanaka! Is it faster? I guess it will do better lifting capacity, maybe? Are we going to start getting larger pallets? Still haven't been able to work out right. R1 and up is our lights. Side to side is our indicators. But down, how do I get that beacon to flash? I'm sure there was an option for beacons. Not that. No, I need to go back to the main menu, don't I? Oh no, hang on, view controls. Main blinker right, blinker left. Forklift laser light. I want them down. Hasn't put a laser light anywhere, has it? Maybe this one's not equipped with it. Come on. Is this where I'm supposed to be coming to? Yes. Circle on and off. Oh. Oh, look at that. Sorry. Getting sidetracked somewhat. Our exciting new piece of kit. Now, bearing in mind, this game only comes with 3 forklifts and the electric pallet truck. So, we've only got one more to unlock. And this is what I was saying in the second episode. Might have even said in the first one. My concern is the longevity of what we can do. Need to give it some more beans. Where are we taking these? All over the back. Stack 2. We have a pallet in the way. We'll deal with that. Make sure I don't knock any other pallets off. Get that out of the way. So get them on. Right. Exciting times. So I guess again it's going to be a case of cracking on, seeing if we get anything different come up with regard to jobs, distances, capacities, anything that's different than we haven't done before. I'll come back to. How many jobs have we got to do here before we get offered? Oops. Oh, I didn't even know those could move. It's not good, is it? Can't even really pick that up. I suppose I could. With the forks, right. Open the taps. Cool. I can work even more efficiently and better. Does it mean I've got to work harder? Smarter, not harder. What time is it? 12:50? Oh! Didn't know that was a thing. Where did that go? You may have just had a fire. When I say a fire extinguisher malfunction, some idiot in a forklift just smashed up a fire extinguisher. Okay, let's carry on. RM7 to container 13. Oh, I've got to move stuff, okay. Okay, so here's where we're at. We're on this mission here, quality process. 6 boxes with less than 50% health, transport them here. So this is a, what do you call it, damaged goods area. This mission now is where I'm going to leave this one. We have progressed, we have unlocked our newest forklift, which was the intention of this video. What I am going to do, actually I need to finish this because if I don't I'll lose the progress on it and get penalised if I don't get it done, so I should probably joined you at the end of this one and we could have come out into the menu. So if you're watching this one for the first time, I put 2 other videos up. My first impressions, which was starting out, which showed all of the training, passing your forklift, driving test, that kind of stuff, and then working our way through from starting a warehouse. We are on our second company of 4 that we can work for, and bearing in mind we've unlocked our 3rd forklift already, I'm hoping when we get onto unlocking some of the other ones that things are a little bit more varied, I think is the best way of putting it, because as it stands at the moment we are now, in the last episode I kind of mentioned and said, you know, it could get a bit repetitive, a bit, there we go, so I need to move one of these ones from the side because you have to take them from the side. And when I said earlier on in the episode, it seemed a bit weird when we worked in the warehouse, because you can only pick up pallets. So again, if you're watching this for the first time, I would suggest watching the other ones because they kind of go in order, but you have to pick the pallets up lengthways this way. You can't pick the pallets up this way, it won't let you. And we worked in the warehouse in the first episode, the pallets that you pick up this way were lined up along these rows in that orientation. So when I came out here, they're still in rows, but the orientation shifted. So we've had to sort of think about more how we move stuff around. Doesn't matter which side we get in. Our seat is in a different position on this one. We're not as central. It's done what it did before. Oh no. So I had this problem before, earlier in the episode. If you stop, which I have done, too close to these pallets, a pallet, whichever one it might be, it's like it feels like it's picked something up or it's jammed on something, so I can't actually get to it. So what I'm going to have to do now is get the electric pallet truck or the other one. I think move this pallet probably. Once I move this, it will probably allow me to move. We'll try that. If it does, you'll see that little clip and I'll say, huzzah, we managed it. If not, not the end of the world. Let's grab the electric pallet truck. So if you haven't seen this, this is the first one. Then you've got 3 main forklifts, the hang T, and we've got the first of our Tanakas. Then we've got the larger Tanaka, which is what we're hoping to unlock later. But like I say, if we've got 2 other businesses, 2 companies we can work for, once we've unlocked that last one, unless the actual missions themselves change drastically, until we get something that's very varied or bigger loads or something vastly different, it will become a little bit samey, I'm just thinking. So I'll see you in a minute. Hopefully this works. We'll go from there. Final pallet of 6. I had to reset because I could not get it to disconnect. My advice, if you do buy this game, if you are playing on this game, and it does that, you need to make, well, it will reset you to your last save point, so you need to be aware of that. But what I've found is it wasn't just stopping near pallets. If you've got a pallet attached, and I don't know if this is something that will change, I got out of the vehicle, out of the forklift, to check it, or to go, not to check it, but go and look for another pallet so I knew where the next one was. Once I'd done that and got back in the forklift, it wouldn't move. So yeah, just be wary of having a pallet on the front and getting out. If you get out to go and check something, it might cause a problem. You may need to reset. So this last one will go in, and then we'll come out to the menu. I don't know how many, actually I'm not sure where it will tell me how many hours I've done. Probably out in the main menu. I might put it in the description how many hours in I am so far. And like I say, I don't know how many more there are to go, but I am really hoping things will change. It's interesting going to different locations. That's pretty cool. So I hadn't been to this one before. This is like a damaged enclosure, I guess. Let's go out there. There we go. Complete. Close. Good job. She's a lot more forthcoming with praise than my previous boss was. It's 2:03, so what we're going to do now, because I don't want to start another one, and we're going to end this episode. We're going to go to end the day. Confirm. Main menu. So like I say, we started off with Walker Miller. We're now up here at House Depot. And I think there are two more companies. I'm assuming it's going to be the buildings over to the right of the save point. They're going to be the two that will unlock. When, I'm not sure. I don't know how that's going to happen. But again, and I showed this in the second episode, so it depends, you know, in what order you're watching these. But if we change our forklifts, that's what we started with. The electric pallet. Then we moved up to that, the hang tee. Now we've just got this, which is what we unlocked in this episode, which means the last one we got to unlock is the Stiller FX8035. We can hide that and have a look around. If you want to have a look at it, you can. And that's where we're at. So I'm probably going to carry on playing a little bit for just myself off camera, just to see how much further again it will take us to get to the next level. One more forklift. I'm hoping more stuff comes soon. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again. I have done this episode. I'm just concerned. I am concerned, I'll be honest, because I put a few hours into it. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. If it's your cup of tea, that's absolutely great. If you're a slightly obsessive compulsive, you kind of get into that thing of, I want to unlock the next thing. I want to see what comes next. I'm hoping there's different missions. I'm hoping, and I also want to unlock free play, because free play is supposed to open up some stuff. Let me just find the bit where it talks about free play. After completing the career mode, you can continue your shift in free play mode to complete orders and missions as you wish. So I guess they'll just carry on. And the thing is, well, I think you can do, because I left my first job at Walker Miller and went to work for House Depot, I think we can go back. So we can go back and we can carry on at our previous job. And it will just continue. I don't know how many missions there are in total, so I'm assuming what will happen is once we've unlocked everything on the main game, then that free play will allow you to bounce between the 4 different companies and just carry on. But like I say, it's got to have enough appeal to keep you playing. If they are going to bring DLCs out, which nothing says they're going to, it needs to be fairly quick. There's been nothing that I've been given early access that suggests anything about extra vehicles, whether they're going to do those as microtransactions, whether they're going to be as DLCs. I don't know. Like I say, I was sent early access. Did I want to play it? I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. Do some practice for my farming simulator gaming, and kind of got a bit hooked on it. So anyway, I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.